So if I look in the viewfinder, I might cry. So I'm not going to talk about my hair color yet. We will get to that later in the video. But right now I'm just going to ignore it and pretend that it is my normal, beautiful, natural blonde instead of, I don't exactly know how to call this color. I don't know. But in good news, I have just finished up something that I was working on and I'm about to pack because I am going to Australia on Monday. It's going to be an amazing trip. It's a little bittersweet. I'm actually going back because my grandpa passed away, so I'm going back for the funeral, which is obviously really, really sad. And then the beautiful side of that is that my families are coming together. So I'm heading back to Australia for that for about 3 weeks. So I'm gonna go pack tonight. I just finished filming I have this setup right here. I was filming a masterclass video. It's part of a digital course. I got asked to speak about a certain topic and I decided to talk about the power of not getting lost in the noise. And basically what I mean by that is social media is so loud. Like there's always a new app, a new trend, whatever it is, a new notification. Like how do you not get lost in that? How do you not lose yourself in that? And then how do you avoid burnout? So this was something that obviously is super close to my heart because you guys know I've been coming out of burnout. So everything that I talked about was like, these are actionable steps. Finally, y'all, I can say after the last 6 months of dragging my feet that I'm really excited to create. I feel that obviously I'm going to Australia and that is going to throw my schedule off a little bit and kind of keep me from routine. But I think there's something so powerful about just getting around community, getting around your people, being still. So that is what I am about to get ready for. The sad news is that I will be saying goodbye to this little sweet angel because he's gonna have to go back to his owner since I'm going to Australia. So that's really, really sad. I have a couple more things to film today. So right now I'm wearing this beautiful little dress that I got from Skims. I don't know about this sizing though. I feel like I'm wearing an extra small, but honestly, I'm never an extra small, but I would almost have gone for that just so that it had more of a firm fit. And the reason that I ordered this was because I ordered a whole bunch and I'm gonna do like this or that's where I showcase the Amazon versus the Skims on one side. So I wanted to film that before I went. Pack, organize, dinner tonight. That is the plan.
A few moments later.
Right, just filmed a couple quick videos. Now I'm starting to pack right now. So, not exactly sure. I'm going to a couple different areas and I'm going for just, I think, around 3 weeks. So the first place that I'm going is quite cold. So I'm gonna need some heavier jackets. And then the other place I'm gonna go is not too bad. So I think what I'm gonna do is pack a bunch of basic dresses that I can layer up if I want. Of course, a couple workout sets, then a couple bigger coats, blazers, and some jeans. So it's gonna be like a pretty simple situation. This is where I am right now. I'm a shover when it comes to packing. That's how I first start. I just start by kind of putting everything that I can think of together and put it all in one space. And then I'll organize it afterwards. That to me is just what makes the most sense, so I know what is actually here. Okay, let's go. So I've got my carry-on here. The first thing I'm going to be packing is my jewelry. So I always pack my jewelry in my carry-on in case the big bag gets lost. I never want to lose any of that. So I have this really cool little carry-on or travel jewelry. It did get a little messy. It was organized, but it has everything in there. And you can close it up and it just keeps it nice and safe. So that was a little Amazon find. Then of course I'm gonna pack in my book. So the book that I'm reading right now is called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. This is a heavy read, y'all. This is a really heavy read. I think I'm 18 pages in right now and I've read and reread it just to kind of try to understand it. Of course, my notebook. I actually like to buy a new notebook whenever I have just like a new life, I guess, experience coming up. Something like this is really big because obviously I'm going back to Australia. I have my birthday as soon as I get back and I just have a lot of big decisions to make right now. So I feel like having a new notebook is going to be really, really nice just for me to get some thoughts out when I'm on the plane. And the bags that I take on trips, I'm always super strategic with because I feel like I need to have the right amount of size. I want it to be safe. So this is a new one. I've actually never used this. It's from Radley London. I just ordered it, but I like it because it's a really beautiful blue color. And you can see that it has an insert here that you can actually zip up, which I like because then in there, obviously I can keep my wallet, I can keep my passports, I can carry a book in here, and it's just like a really nice amount of space. It's also an off blue, which I like because it's gonna match most outfits. I do regret not buying this in black, but nonetheless, I think it's a really, really perfect little airport bag. And it also has this strap, which is removable, that you can use like this. So I don't know if I'll take that off or leave it on, but for now, this is the airport bag. So I'm taking a little break from packing to film a video. So I do these comparison videos. You may have seen them. It's Skims versus Amazon or whatever brand you want. So this is the first set. This is a Skims one. You can see it's very, very pink. This is what I was wearing earlier today. It's a little sheer for my liking. Okay. Would I rebuy this? Probably not. Maybe if it was black and it was a little thicker. The skirt is nice. I like that it has this that you can wear high-waisted or low-waisted, but personally, I think I would probably not rebuy. And next up, this is the Amazon little doopy. I'm not gonna lie, I think in this case, Skims is definitely better. I didn't do the best job finding a matching top. I did try, but I couldn't really find one. But the skirt is very similar. The skirt, I think I would actually buy. The top, no, but I didn't love that other top anyway. But between the two, I would say for this round, we would go with the Skims. But I will be linking all of these below. This skirt actually feels really nice. It's got a beautiful buttery feeling, and it's actually not as sheer. So kind of pros and cons to both, but I do like the fit of the other skirt a little bit better. Next up, we have the Skims Bodycon in gray. This one is an extra small. I don't know what it is that I don't like. I feel like maybe it's the cut here. It's like a little broad. But I do love the feeling. Obviously it cinches in. I'm typically an extra small or a small, so the sizing is bang on. Can you see that? Like it gathers like slightly, but I'm right now being super, super picky. This is a beautiful dress. Okay, I might have actually done a good job picking this little doopy from Amazon. This one's $20, the other one's $80. I actually want to go out on a limb and say I prefer it because of the cut here. Other than that, it's nearly identical. Like the feel of the material, the stretch, it's very, very similar. So I would say this one's actually pretty bang on, and it kind of still gives you that lifting. This one's actually quite nice. Next up, we got some shapewear. So this is from Shaperex. I really like this. I feel like it actually does kind of suck in all the right areas. It's a little bit tight on the thighs, but to be fair, I just do have thicker thighs, so that is very normal in a cut of something like this. So this is beautiful. So shapewear is something obviously you can layer it. So like with this, I could wear like a big oversized blazer, and that could be a fit, or you can wear this like under something to kind of smooth down and suck in a little bit. So this, I actually like this. I haven't tried the Skims one on yet, so I'm going to be interested to see what the difference is as far as the, you know, the fit. Okay, this is surprising. So this is the Skims one. I feel like the cut on my body is maybe a little better because I have a long torso, but as far as the cinch, the feel of the material, I feel like the other one, the Shaperex, actually has a better contour on the body. So if you're wearing it for shapewear, I would say wear the other one. If you're wanting to style it and, for example, like I said, layer it with a blazer or something over it, then maybe this one. But wow, that's actually very surprising. And the other thing I like is that one has the thicker straps. This one has spaghetti straps. So if you have a bigger bust, they can kind of dig into you a little bit more throughout the day. I just feel like often they're not as comfortable, but again, that's totally a preference thing. I just prefer a thicker strap. But yeah, this is actually quite surprising. So we have one more. This one I already tried on and I'm surprised by this one too. Alright, we have the black halter neck. This one, I want to see if you guys can guess which one this is. Skims or Amazon. Look at the cuts. Look at the fits. The material is a ribbing. What do y'all think? Is it Skims? Or are we Amazon? Okay, and then this is the other one. So what do you all think? Which one do you think was which? So the difference I feel with this is really the cut here. So I think I prefer the feeling of this material. Like it feels a little more tight, like it's more ribbed, maybe a little bit more thick. But I prefer the cut on the other one just because I feel like it is maybe a little bit more wearable, if that makes more sense. Like I feel like this is maybe a little dressier because of that cut. But again, it's totally your style. I'm just showing you all, and I tried to find as close as I could. So this is Miss Kimmy's. Yeah, I'll link these ones below. Oh, okay, so right now it is 9 p.m. But I'm gonna head to dinner and then I'm gonna actually finish packing tomorrow.
A few moments later.
Right, so packing is about to continue. Everything is laid out now. I have to leave for the airport in less than an hour. My flight is leaving in 4 hours. So I really need to get moving. So what I did was last night, I got out all the outfits that I want to take and I put them into kind of messy little piles. I don't think I've ever been so busy in my whole life. It has just been kind of chaos, pandemonium, trying to get everything done before I go away. So this definitely wasn't as organized as I would have hoped that it would be, but right now I am going to load up my bag. Half of my bag is presents for people and friends, and the other half is going to be my clothes. So I've got a bunch of dresses. Locked and loaded, everything is packed up. Last time I went to Australia, I made the mistake of putting my camera into my carry-on and it developed the film whenever I went through security. So today, not making that mistake. This half of my bag is basically gifts for everybody. The other side is the stuff that I've packed. I bought a bunch of Lumia for everybody, so we're doing it, guys. This is the travel fit. I just went with something really, really comfy because y'all, it is gonna be a long flight. I'm going first to Los Angeles. Then from LA, we are going to Melbourne. So it's gonna be a really long trip. Got the bags all ready. So we've got the bags, we've got my carry-on, handbag, pillow, we've got the big check-in bag, and typically whenever I fly, I have to pay a fee, and I think I may have to this time, but just quickly did a power clean of the house, so at least I'm coming home to a really clean space, and I am about ready to go. After a very long time, I am finally heading home. I have 25 hours of flight time, 4 flights, over 30 to 35 hours worth of travel coming up. Finally heading home. We're going back to Australia. First stop, we've got Houston. I'm gonna go Houston to Los Angeles to Melbourne, and then from Melbourne, I am gonna stay there for 2 days, and then from there I'm heading to Brisbane. So I have a lot of travel coming up, y'all. I have a spare outfit in my bag. I've got 3 books. My laptop is fully charged. I've got my phone, a good playlist, and I'm really, really excited. And I made it to the airport. I will see you guys in Australia.